doing it onto myself. No, I don't think I can. Just making bits of myself. Yeah. No, I don't think I can take another hour in bed. You know, it's like this feeling in the pit of my stomach, you know? Like nothing I say will have an impact, you know? It's like being fucking invisible. And I'm sick of smiling. Yeah. Yeah, sure, but you know, right? Not once, right? Not once did they ask me a question about what I think, and they were talking earlier about integrating biodiversity indexes, and not one half glance in my direction even. It's a fucking joke. God, I'm about to blow. Yeah, field work. Apparently, it's the same shite as yesterday. Yeah. Not freezing my arse off. Not annoying people. But, you know, asking questions no one cares about. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Izzy.
Come on in.
No, I know. You're right, yeah, no, that's what time it's potatoes. You don't have to be here. Yeah, okay. No, I know. Okay, no. Yeah. Okay, later. Bye. I'm sorry I'm under the way.
Yeah, no worries. Can I have a word?
Yeah, sure. Cool.
Perhaps it's not a restart, it's a rethink. Blackpool, Dublin. COVID-19 has transformed our city, giving us all a mandate for change. At Ballast, we're bringing together the best and brightest thinkers and leaders to brave this storm. We believe that every great crisis has the potential to be a catalyst for great transformation. We invite you to look beyond the uncertainty with us to shape your future. We believe it's important to not just adapt or recover, but thrive. With technology at the heart, we want to emerge smarter, stronger, together. Over the years, Dublin has had many names, but one thing has remained consistent in our great city: the Liffey. Running past Adam and Eve's church from the swerve of shore to the bend of the bay, past Hope Castle and Environs. The landscape has certainly changed and will, but the Liffey stays. The lifeblood of our city. Using the river as a centre point, we will build and shape the next great smart city.
These are the first moments of Easter Monday, April 18th, 1949. Since midnight, for the first time in history, international recognition has been accorded to the Republic of Ireland. Our listeners will join us in asking God's blessing on this republic and in praying that it will not be long until the sovereignty of the republic extends over the whole of our national territory.
Expectant crowds thronged the streets of Dublin from early yesterday. The tricolour flew from homes, shops, business premises and public buildings. Whipped by the north wind, crowds gathered tonight under Bridge O'Connell and lined the quayside. The symbolic mast, expectantly waiting for the flag, waiting to usher the birth of our new republic.
The firing of the salute, which had been timed to begin at 1 minute past midnight, is delayed for 3.5 minutes by the crowds breaking the cordon around the guns.
Up and down the quays, pushing in all directions like a million little fires inside me, pounding one way and back, definitely going back, definitely turning, definitely not going back, definitely going. Gone. Fuck! Head melting, what with all it. And I know I should go back to Dolphin House. I know I should face it. These ultimate odds. But the unbearable weight of it not going my way. It's the opposite of not caring. It's caring too fucking much.
And I don't remember the last time that I just looked at the water. It's strangely peaceful. This undoing of my life. This finding of myself. This letting it play out without me. I've been stood stock still right here for the last hour. Tuna sandwich curling up in my hands, knowing that my indecision to do anything is the strongest decision I've ever made.
As the time for the firing approaches, a solid mass of people jam the thoroughfare from O'Connell Bridge to the GPO. Every possible vantage point is made use of.
Among the crowd, many of whom wear souvenir emblems, are people from all parts of the country, including Northern Ireland.
At 11:45 p.m, as blazing tar barrels on the Dublin hills can be seen in the city centre, O'Connell Street becomes a blaze of light from searchlight batteries ringing the city. Minutes after midnight, the salute from the guns begins, with 10-second intervals between the rounds.
You've reached the voicemail of Annie Lynch. Please leave a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Alternatively, you can try me at the DRHE. My extension number is 5001. Thanks.
This is the staff nurse from the Dean's Fifth Ward in St. Patrick's again. I'm sorry to call you again, but your husband is still waiting for you. Now, it is against protocol to release him unaccompanied, but if there is an issue, please do get in touch.
The water moves and I don't.
The cheers of the watching thousands break out afresh. Men, women and children shout, "Up the Republic," while groups of young people with accordions and other musical instruments join in singing national airs. Open-air ceilidh have been arranged at various points, and dancing looks set to continue until the early hours.
Like the river, I move with every journey inwards. Never held back. There is more in me, held in me, and it's exhausting, you know? Pushing against your own blood, so much resistance, so very loud. So fucking loud. I can see the shape of things. I just need to be let in to fill it, not wasted out here, wasting time, talking time. I know there is more. This city, these plans, it's getting too much, and I just, can I just stretch out, take up space, not get away but get in to myself? There must be a better song, she said. Claim it. I just want to claim it.
You've shown yourself up for the pox bottle, you are. You know that, Shan? Laughing stock, you are.
Many people faint in the dense crowd on O'Connell Bridge and are treated by ambulance men. About 100 St. John's ambulance men are on duty. They have already treated 40 cases of collapse.
Hello? I can see you up there in the window. And I saw you see me. And I was wondering, hoping that you could come down to the street, like. Please. Go on. I'll meet you at the bridge. I'll wait for you.
I'm just doing a short survey for I'm just doing a survey. I work for Alice. We're just doing yeah, it's just to get a bit of data from people on the street.
Put your mask on.
Oh, I'm just
standing here out in the street. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Put your mask on, go home.
I don't mean it.
What's this? What's this?
Sorry, excuse me, do you have a minute?
What's this for?
I'm not selling nothing. Sure, I just saw you upstairs. I work for Ballast, and I just need to ask you your opinion about time, do you know, or how caught up on time we are. I won't keep you. I know you're probably busy. Is that all right? Thank you. Okay, so under current EU plans, the clocks will go forward or back for the last time next year, 2021. And a handsome majority of people, 84% to be exact, want to end the current system. Now, depending on the changes made, if we choose the summertime, that would mean brighter evenings with darker mornings than we currently experience in the winter now, do you know? But before you answer though, it could mean different time zones here. See, under proposed legislations, and well, you know, because Britain refusing to budge because they're, you know, like no longer part of the EU. It could mean that the Northern Ireland could spend half their time in either time, you know, like half the year divided, like between Irish time and UK time. I know, right? I mean, where do you want more time? Or do you want more time? Do you know, I'd like to spend less time on the 39A. God. I like to not be spending money before it's made, you know, like hand over fist. I'd like not to have to bend to breaking point before I'm fucking noticed. Do you know? Fuck. But you see me, right?
Here! Are you still coming? Come on.
Down. Not out. Down. On the fucking proverbial. Or is that up? No, up shit creek without. Either way, fucked. Do you know, the odds of you telling me this time 2 years ago that I'd be here, down. The odds of any of us, I suppose. But more than that, a fucking hiding, you take it. Let the straightener straighten it out, pay up and get on with it. But I didn't, did I? Scraping the knees off myself to stand on the pistons in my own garden. Oh, Laura, turning from the fridge, catches me looking at me. Looking at what I was too stupid to mind. Too stupid not to lose, and the wave of it. It's crushing. She walks towards me and I'm thinking a million scrambling fucking things. She stands on a Paw Patrol car and walks towards the patio. It's the closest I've been to her in months. We're face to face and she's crying and I'm crying, touching nearly through the glass. The two of us not knowing how we got here, how it got to this. We're full well known. Our sister thumping down the hallway. One of these Huns who's all delighted in the drama. Piss off from calling the guards. Curtain shut. Dolphin House was teeming this morning. Doesn't seem right, you know. Everything. No social fucking distancing going on there. 25% more cases during COVID. Young one appointed by the court. Looks like she should be sitting our junior. Only dressed in her nanny's clothes. She's talking, but it's not going in. It was suspended, so they can't hold that against you, but with your previous, it might not go your... I feel this belch rising. Only not a belch, but... Looking around to ground myself. Me ma curling round the door. Lipstick stain kissing the inside of her mask. She's wringing her hands, trying to look like she's able for it all, but no. She's older and smaller than the last time I seen her. In her good shoes. She saves for funerals. She's afraid to look at me in case all this fakery falls away. Not like Laura, surrounded by her mouthy sisters, all eyes born. It runs in the family, that's there. I'm remembering another time, that same stare. She's standing in a halo with some other bloke, done up to the nines on the dance floor. Blue wicket and suggestive straw dangling. Looking right at me. Don't be hold beside her, not even noticing what she's doing. Looking right back at me, not looking away, holding me gaze, bold. What about your man? What about him? She grabs me and gets as much of me as she can into her. Now she's trying to get me out. Called for first thing till we're given another time to come back for. What time is it now? 7:25. Hopping all day. Baby brief, probably wondering why I didn't come back. They ruled in your absence. Call me. I can't. I can't, you know. Because what if, right? Take it. Take what's owed. And I would have. If I had been just me. If that had been just the end of it. That was never going to be the end of it. A bad bet and a day and then another and another and a minute up to here selling the gaff out from under us till the windows get put through. And a sweaty fat fuck was never going to let that be the end of it, and so I'm back there. I'm back there. "19-year-old, thinking like every other gangly gobshite that I've got something to prove. O'Connell Street was already in a jocker. The thrill of the barrier bending and missiles flying. Pulled into the mill. Bits of path sailing and a fucking skip spinning, but I'm dragged with the wave, with the rise, with the rush of it. Feeling like I'm here. And that somehow this is what it's all been about. What it's always been about. All in us, in this, and it's not just anger for orange men marching down the road. But for what happened to Terence. And for every single one of us. I push for every random search, for every sly dig and spread against the wall. Fueled, I push, raging, roaring, a face meets the fence right where you're standing, but the wave pushes me forward. I push. And it's at that moment that the next happens that's come back to haunt me. I push, and his face meets that fence, and sweaty smirk, fixing himself. And in the same breath, oh, how dangerous Cap is after getting. I push. He stumbles, staggers. I use this to land one fucking punch, knowing full well that as it connects that there's no going back. And fate is playing out just like it did in 2006. Hit the deck. Not there or nothing, but this on top of an 11-year-old custodial charge means I'm looking at a suspended at the very least. And on top of all that, the trouble I've brought, because sulky fat fuck's got 6 sulky fat fucking brothers, and I still owe with no way to pay. And so I stay away. It's an act of contrition and penance and protection. Latest to hear me ma's pain. Not even scraping the top off the interest. 500 quid becoming double, then triple, and the court's calculating the missed maintenance, and they'll deduct it at source. And what happens when someone like me can't take it anymore, huh? Huh? And no amount of piss or shit or vomit's gonna meet what I need. You know what Joyce said was the most looked at thing in the city? Go on, guess. Not now, now then. The ballast ball. Tip top of up there. Holding time. Dropping every day at 12:35 p.m. to let the dockers know it was 1 o'clock. The sun rising and setting every day at 25 minutes and 21 seconds ahead of Greenwich Mean Time here in Dublin. Dublin Mean Time. We saw the light first. Joyce said it was the most looked at thing because we didn't see it anymore. Think about that sometimes, you know? This last 25 minutes and 21 seconds of time. There still. Stored. For when we need it. Well, it matters. Wish I had it now. Do you think it's still up there? For the taking. To use, like. Here, take out your phone. Right? We'll set a timer. 25 minutes and 21 seconds to do what you like. Call someone you've been meaning to for ages. Do something you've been putting off. Right or wrong. Grab time for yourself. The party, the end all parties, whatever. Good luck.